Hey, it's Dr. Progeny here. I'm going to show today how you can mail merge. I'm going to show Word, but you can also mail merge with other applications as well. What I'm going to try to do here is actually use the sample spreadsheet so I can place sample data, or it's like a report potentially within Word. So first thing I'm going to do is create a sample spreadsheet. I'm going to create a new sample spreadsheet format. I'm going to use the sample name as my identifying thing here. I'm going to have a couple of bits of sample info, mainly, actually, I'm just going to select sample type, but I also want a little bit of patient data in here as well. So I'm just going to choose last name and first name and date of birth in this case. So I'm just going to save that as a format, pop it in the Progeny folder because that's where I want it. YT for YouTube. Great, there we go. Yep. So I'm now going to run that. It's going to run through everybody in my database here. So you can see a whole range of different tissues. If I want to create an export just with one or more, I can queries, which is actually what I'm going to do this time, because I would assume I've got a fair few people think, yeah, I've got 378. So I'm going to home in on this one here, 020049. So 020049-TG. I'm now going to export that. I'm going to do it as text tab delimited. I keep in the column headings. Just export that onto my desktop. And that's that. So I'm going to jump away from that. I'm just going to open up Word. Let's do a blank document to start with. Dear, I'm going to leave a space for the field. I note your date of birth is space of that, comma, we hold sample, leave a space there as well in our biobank, which is of type blank. Best wishes, Progeny Europe. Okay. Now, of course, this letter can be pre-written and extensive, but let's just say this is a very basic one in this case. So we just go to mailings, and I usually use the mail wizard just to make my life easy. So we're going to create a letter. Next starting document, I'm going to use the current document. Of course, we can save this as a template, and then you would start from a template. You'd select the recipients. I'm going to browse out then to that file that I've got on my desktop. There it is. Yep, and you'll see it's got the data source. It's also mapped up to some elements in there, which is perfect. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to write a letter. And then I'm just going to use these more items. What I'm going to do is just come into the letter. Actually, I'm just going to come out of here. I'll come here. So more items. So I'm just going to do first name, insert. Oops, I did not want it twice. I'll do last name and just delete that. Last name, insert, close that, move that one. The space in there with an extra. Yep, okay, your date of birth is, then go there, drop a space, more items, date of birth, insert, and we have the sample, which is up here. Again, once you've inserted these once, you can save this and use it time and time again. Goes that. So last one will be sample type. So that's everything inside. Obviously, I could have a logo and header and footer. Could have my signature in there and so forth. And then simply preview your letter based on that, so you can see. I need to edit it slightly. Got a date of birth, sample that. which is tissue green. Okay, and then obviously I can go from there, save it, obviously, or print it as a PDF if I so choose as well. So that's basically the basics of what you do. There is more complicated things you can do to pull results out of tables and things like that, but that's the core of how you'll do it. The great thing is here you can do single individual, or you can do multiple individuals if you want to do like a pick list within Progeny. This allows you to get lots of letters printed off really quickly. As always, if you got any questions on this, just let me know. Otherwise, see you on the next video.